is me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches at my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts to how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next.
And we're wearing the same shirt.
I'm dead, bro. That's hard as hell.
I'm dead. Okay, what is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And this is episode 145 of the news. Without any further ado, man, let's get right on into the intro, man. So, if this is your first time watching, man, you guys do not know how this show works. Every Monday, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted after Monday Night Raw. And every Friday, we are on here with the news, man, at 4 p.m. Central. If you guys did miss this past Monday's edition of Unscripted, the amazing AEW return of Adam Cole. We talked about the Forum show. We talked about an episode of Monday Night Raw that is slowly but surely having more and more Vince McMahonisms. Even though this episode of Raw wasn't as bad as the week before, It definitely had some questionable things in it. So you can hear us talk about all that live every Monday with Notorious Unscripted. And if you guys want to hear that episode, man, that is up on all platforms for you guys, man. That is episode 126 of Unscripted, man. So again, every Monday after Monday Night Raw, we are on here with Unscripted, man. So with that, if this is your first time watching, guys, have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video, and you can get all 8 of these beautiful designs on bonfire.com. Like I said, link again is at the top of the description of this video. It is in either mine or Sarkay's social media pages, man. All 8 of these beautiful designs available in more than just t-shirts, man. You got the flag design, you got the skyline design, you have the base logo design, the best kept secret to the IWC, the Riddler inspired design, the Notorious Scratch logo, the only community that matters, the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie inspired shirt, and the Christmas shirt, man. So again, all 8 of these beautiful designs are available on bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this video, and it is also in either mine or Sarkay's social media pages, man. Not hard to find whatsoever. And with that, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sarkay here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just been chilling out, man. Been pretty normal lately. I've just been normal, man. Been normal. I can't believe Royal Rumble is this close, man.
Yes.
But we're coming up on it next weekend, man. So that's pretty cool, man. And then Mania season begins, man, and it could go in two directions, man. And man, I got a feeling of the direction it's gonna go, man. But
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Like Durante always asks, man, how's life? How's family? Life's good, man. Family's good. What about you, Durante, Logan, everybody in chat? How you guys doing? What about you, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. As Durante always asks, man, I'm good. Family's good. And what about you, Durante? And thank you for asking as always. But yeah, bro,
What's
family's
up,
good.
Dick?
Hey, what's up, Gak? How's it going, bro?
Hey,
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Nothing too much. Just got some exciting stuff coming up. Um, well, can't really reveal it yet, so I can't give you guys the specifics. But we got some exciting stuff coming up. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy. So, yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, and yes, yeah, and how are you guys, man? Everybody that's going to be here soon, Durante, Gek, my pops, and everybody that's gonna be here soon, man. So, yeah, how the hell are you guys, man? So,
good.
yeah, other than that, man, nothing much, bro, nothing much. Nothing I can reveal at this very moment, but like I said, I am extremely excited because I think you guys are really going to you're really gonna like it, man. So, dude, another one of those weeks, bro. Another one of those weeks, man. We got a lot of stories. We had a lot of stories come out today. We had a lot of stories. Just through the week, man. So we are going to start you guys off with Vince McMahon's multi-million-dollar rape case against Rita Chatterton. This dude never fucking fails. All right, man. So Vince McMahon's very close and very personal friends over at the Wall Street Journal have they've done it again, man. They've done it again. They've came out with another Vince McMahon story that, dude, Vince McMahon has got to fucking hate the Wall Street Journal's guts, bro.
Swear, man. I
Dude.
swear.
Oh, man. So, the Wall Street Journal's Joe Palazzo is reporting that WWE chairman Vince McMahon has reached a settlement with former referee Rita Chatterton. The story notes that Chatterton agreed to pay a lesser amount than what she was asking, but what she will be getting is in the millions of dollars, according to people familiar with the matter. Mr. McMahon denies and always has denied raping Mrs. Chatterton, as he settled the case solely to avoid cost of litigation. McMahon's attorney, Jerry McDevitt, said in a statement to the Wall Street Journal. Chatterton's lawyer, John Clune, declined to comment on the matter, and WWE has not responded to requests for the comment. Chatterton allegedly stated that she was raped by McMahon in the back of a limousine in 1986. She did not go public with the story until 1992 because of her parents being in ill health, but she spoke on Geraldo Rivera's show. After her parents passed away, the allegations were later backed up by the former WWF wrestler Mario Machini. He stated on his podcast that Chatterton told her about what had happened with McMahon, with what McMahon allegedly did to her the day after the alleged incident.
God damn.
Well, Mr. McMahon, you might have to you might have a lot of litigation to pay, man, because oh Lord, it don't look like these cases are ending. He's still got the case from 2011. I believe he has a couple other cases. Oh, he's got the original story that came out about him and John Laurinaitis with the paralegal. I mean,
Yep.
and then the shareholders suing him for coming back into the company. Good
Ain't good,
Lord.
buddy. Bro,
Good
be
Lord.
be paying out a lot of money, and he's gonna want a lot of money. Who do you think he's gonna sell it? God
And
damn.
I mean, look what's happening now, man. We're gonna go over it soon, but right now, as we speak, and even yesterday, it seems like people it seems like people were told, either you can resign or they're probably going to release you. And we get to the news today, and WWE office cuts are officially making the
Fucking
rounds.
office cuts. It's already happening, bro. It's already
Dude,
starting.
you knew this was coming. This guy, you know, everybody, I guarantee you, bro, 90% of the people you guys will listen to are going to sit there and they're going to tell themselves and they're going to tell their audience that in their minds, Vince is just back to sell the company. Did you hear what Triple H said to the talent in the meetings? It's all bullshit, bro. I mean, I was hesitating. I did end up putting one story in here, but I was hesitating putting stories from Nick Khan's little Bill Simmons podcast because it's all bullshit. It's all
Yeah.
fucking bullshit. Vince McMahon's not going to be coming back, says Nick Khan. He's not going to be on television. He's not involved with creative. Triple H is going to tell you the same thing. Kevin Dunn all of a sudden is a part of these talent meetings. It's all bullshit, bro. You know Kevin Dunn is one of the most loyal Vince McMahon soldiers there is. Why you would believe something that comes out of his mouth is beyond me. So
And Triple H ran the ship so smoothly. They had those talent meetings at the beginning, and they didn't need to do talents anymore because the communication was there. Now there's a talent meeting for every fucking show, apparently. That ain't a good sign.
no. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. I mean, maybe Triple H isn't telling the talent because he's necessarily lying, you know, maybe the man's just trying to stay hopeful, you know, but at the drop of a dime, Vince McMahon doesn't give no fuck about his own son-in-law. He doesn't give a fuck about his daughter, let alone her husband. So, you know, at the end of the day, Triple H can tell these guys and girls one thing, and then, I mean, look at what happened with Stephanie McMahon. Again, if it happened to Stephanie McMahon out of all people, like Shane is one thing, because Shane was always in and out of the company. You know, you never really got the vibe that Shane was going to take it over one day. Everybody always got that vibe from Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon is no longer with the company that she grew up working in. If
Like,
that doesn't
dude,
tell
that's
you...
insane.
If that doesn't tell you enough, I don't know what does. So, I mean, Vince McMahon here, and apparently, the price that he paid Rita Chatterton was $11.75 million. So, what did we have that calculated? I think we had all of his cases calculated up to about 33 mil. So you could add 11 onto there, so we're at 45 million or 44 million.
Probably like 45. That is fucking nuts. That's
$45
insane.
million.
That's insane, bro. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what do you even say, bro? What do you even say? You know, I mean, you know, if that's what she was looking for, I mean, apparently it's not, you know, the exact amount she was looking for, but if, you know, I mean, if that's what makes the woman happy, if that's what she wanted, I'm glad she got it. I'm obviously not glad that Vince McMahon is,
What happened?
yeah, Vince McMahon, but man, so yeah, I hope, I hope, you know, I mean, money is nice, but money is money at the end of the day. So I'm sure that caused so much just harm to her life. So I mean, it sucks. It sucks that had to happen. I'm glad. I'm glad she got at least a little bit of what she was looking for here in her settlement, man. But dude, I mean, this is ridiculous. The fact that this guy is back as executive chairman is just beyond me, bro. And it gets worse. It gets worse. Well, you know, maybe not as worse as a rape case, but I mean, for the company wise, it doesn't end here, is what I mean. So there it is, man. Vince McMahon has gotten rid of one of many of his court cases that he has to currently deal with. This man is going to Vince McMahon is going to give Jerry McDevitt a run for his money this year, bro, because McDevitt's going to be a busy man. Ooh.
He's going to be busy as fuck, man. And, dude, how did he resolve this case the exact way we said he was going to resolve every one of these cases?
Yes, bro.
Money. He's just going to pay them off. We said this.
Bro, we say this stuff on the weekly, bro. And again, out of all of these fucking people who have audiences, we sat up here and have told you guys things that are coming to fruition now. I mean, with as far as creative goes, as far as all this stuff goes, like we were talking in a Discord the other day, and I said I am excited for the Royal Rumble. However, I do think that this guy is going to be back by WrestleMania because he's not going to let a WrestleMania season go on without him, especially one of the ones in a huge market like Hollywood, Los Angeles, SoFi Stadium. So we say this stuff constantly, man. We say this stuff constantly. Meanwhile, these people that have audiences 3 times the size of ours sit here and bullshit you. I can genuinely count on one hand, and I probably wouldn't even fill up the hand, the amount of podcasters that cover professional wrestling that are actually genuinely honest with their audience. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. You know most of them. Oh, Triple H is still in charge.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Vince
all I
McMahon
hear.
is just here to sell the company. That's all they talk about. And they're fucking lying to your face, bruh. Vince McMahon's back, bruh. He's gonna take this shit over. Accept it, bruh. It's not something we all want to happen. It's what's gonna happen, bruh.
Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon doesn't like to take any L's. That's just how he is. When he lost to AEW, he gets fucking pissed. He just gets pissed and he destroys everything around him to make it seem like he won. So with that,
Exactly.
when AEW slaughtered NXT, Vince got pissed at NXT, completely rebranded it, right?
Yep.
Vince McMahon, you don't think Vince McMahon hears, well, we love the job that Paul Levesque is doing in creative.
You don't like that?
I guarantee you they never told Vince McMahon. They probably told Vince McMahon, oh yeah, Money's doing great. But I guarantee you nobody ever told Vince McMahon, oh man, we just love the creative direction of the show right now. I mean, oh my
Oh
God.
yeah,
You don't think
exactly.
he listens to that and says, well, what the fuck? So they think that my son-in-law can book a better wrestling show than me. Well, I'm going to come back. This is what he does. This is what
Exactly,
he
bro.
does. And this is what we've been trying to tell people for the longest time. But everybody wants to play it safe now, and whether it's because you're a fucking idiot or you're scared because you don't want Triple H to leave like us,
Don't want it
whether
to happen, but it's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Vince McMahon will not halfway come back. When he comes back, he may be
He's
halfway
coming
back
back.
now, but eventually he with the mindset of Vince McMahon, he didn't come back just to sell the company. He came back to be back in Gorilla. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's what he's back for.
To him, this is his company,
Yes.
and nobody else can ever have it, bruh. Nobody. He'll sell it to people as long as he's still in charge. You know what I mean? The business side, he's cool with, doing shit with. The creative side, he wants it to be all his, man. To him, this is his creation, even though it's not. But in his mind, he created all this, so it's all his. Nobody else can have it.
Which is utterly ridiculous because the man's father would probably be rolling in his grave right now because Vince McMahon bought the company from his father.
Mm-hmm.
Vince McMahon kicked his daughter out of the chair just so he can be back in it. I mean, good Lord. I mean, geez, talk about a fucking family tradition ruined.
Oh, yeah. His
Yeah.
fucking boots his fucking daughter.
Oh, no. You see your phone?
Yep. What the fuck does that even
What
mean?
does that even fucking mean?
Oh,
So
God.
that is the news. That is the latest on Vince McMahon and his scandals. That is the latest on Vince McMahon and his scandals, man. What can I say, bro? What can I say? Typical Vince. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked, and this is this is probably why. This is probably why the next story we're gonna go over. This is probably why Vince McMahon is being sued by a lot of his shareholders.
Mhm.
WWE Chairman Vince McMahon submitted new filings this morning into the SEC. No further approval of the stockholders of the company is required to approve any of the actions taken by Mr. McMahon pursuant to the January 16th consent. Isn't it so funny? He wedged his way back into this company being a majority shareholder.
The shareholders can't even do nothing. That's crazy. That's insane.
That is fucking wild. That is
That's just wild.
that is actually fucking wild, bro. The fact
Mm-hmm.
This dude just does whatever he wants, bro. He just does whatever he
Oh
wants.
yeah.
He's got his talent. He's got his talent that are exclusive talent, but they're contracted as independent contractors. And now this dude wedged his way back in as a majority shareholder, and then makes it to where the shareholders have no say in anything. That is actually wild, bro.
Insane, dog. This man is something else, bro. And now, now the shareholders don't need to can't butt into any of his decisions, and he already has the board behind him. That's his board again. He's gonna make whatever decisions he wants now. Now he's got his power back
Th-
already, bro.
this
Literally,
guy,
what, like 2 weeks ago, he wasn't even back. It was just normal proceedings, and he's already basically in the front seat again. He's he made his way from the trunk. Now he's in the back seat, and now he's fucking crawling his way into that front seat, bro. He about to boot Triple H out that driver's seat, bro, right on the fucking freeway.
January, I want to say 6th,
6. Yep,
Stephanie McMahon
January.
resigned. And, or no, wasn't it a
January.
Tuesday? What was January 6th?
What happened January 6th? Something happened on that day. Was that? I think nah. That was it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Happened January.
he was reinstated into the board, but Stephanie was still there.
Yeah.
And then the Tuesday, January 10th, Vince
Mhm.
McMahon was executive chairman again because Stephanie resigned. And then that was the same day we heard that Saudi Arabia is one of the people
Uh,
most likely to buy.
in a matter of 3 weeks, man, he's
Two.
already 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. He's already back on top. That's
Yep.
crazy, bro.
January
That's insane.
6th. Yep, January
That's
6th. It
fucking
has
nuts.
been 2 weeks to the date. He originally started off as just a member of the board, and he worked his way all the way back up to executive chairman by this point. And it
That's
is
insane.
actually fucking insane, bro.
And now he already booted the fucking shareholders out of the opinions at least. Not technically not out the company, but they can't do nothing anyway, so who cares at this point?
Exactly. And if Vince McMahon, if anything has to do with Vince McMahon, you should know this is probably going to get approved.
Yeah, you know it. You fucking know it, bro. It's Vince McMahon. What do you expect?
So, also, he has also reversed the January 5th filing, likely getting out of his class actions cases filed against him. Jimmy Van, founder of Fightful, has mentioned that this filing doesn't really mean much and doesn't change anything considering that he is majority shareholder anyway.
Good God, man.
Yeah.
That's fucked, man. It's so fucked.
Yeah, I mean, utterly ridiculous. So the shareholders, basically what that means is the shareholders barely had any say as it is because he is majority shareholder, but now he's taking out any opinions that they have pretty much, and simultaneously also getting out of a lot of his shareholders cases because of
Yeah,
this.
look at
So,
that, man. So a shareholder being a problem. ARE ain't a fucking problem.
man,
Uh,
you cannot make this shit up, bro. He is
mm,
driving more blatantly than ever, driving
driving.
his company into the ground by this.
Oh yeah.
Utterly ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Utterly fucking
It's
ridiculous.
insane.
So, Nick Khan. Like I said, you guys, we I was heavily debating putting this in there because a lot of this stuff is I mean, it's bullshit. We've been hearing so much bullshit for the past 2 weeks. So Vince McMahon did Nick Khan rather recently spoke on the Bill Simmons podcast where he addressed WWE's corporate shakeup, and in his mind, Vince McMahon was always going to return and take the helm of WWE once again. Dude,
Nick Khan's so fake, bruh.
he genuinely is, bro. He genuinely is. I mean, this dude was talking right after Vince McMahon left about how they have a really great thing going with the three of them, with Steph, Hunter, and him. But dude, Nick Khan here, bro, just I mean, to the fullest degree, just bullshits the hell out of everybody. He says, when you are on the inside, you see things that may be coming. My thought was that there's only one boss in the company, and that ain't me. I think it was always my point of view and Steph's point of view that he would come back. The way he played it to me was smart in the way that he went away for 5 or 6 months, which people, meaning the audience, seem to like when somebody does that, and he came back and took control back of his company as a company shareholder. So it's the public's company as a publicly traded company, but with that, the controlling share gave him a lot of authority, and he used it. And I applaud him for doing so.
Such a bitch, bruh.
The audience... Oh, no. Don't pin this on us. The audience loves when someone goes away for 5 or 6 months. Yeah, somebody like Braun fucking Strowman. What? I mean, what? Who the fuck in July was like, oh man, I cannot wait for Vince McMahon to come back in December or January? Who the fuck said that?
Like, what? No, like, that was not the thought process that everybody had. Everybody was like, oh, thank God, he's finally fucking gone forever.
Dude.
God damn, bro.
You know, I should go back. And clip the day Vince McMahon retired. I should go back and clip when I said, because I remember I said this on that episode he retired. I said, man, I want to enjoy this, but I'm just waiting for the rug to be pulled out from under us. Do you remember when I said that?
Yep.
Dude.
And guess what happened?
And we all knew it was going to fucking happen, but nobody fucking wanted it to happen. Dude.
No, exactly.
But apparently, according to Nick Khan, Vince McMahon is smart because the audience loves when people leave for 5 to 6 months. Yeah, people on television that suck, not the guy that's booking the show and doing a horrible job at it. We wanted him to go away forever. I mean, come on, bro.
Bruh. Dude makes no fucking sense, bro. I swear to God.
Dude, just so much bullshitting, bro. So much bullshitting. And again, this was the same guy that was like, oh, well, me, Stephanie, and Triple H got a great thing going, and we're doing great stuff, and now all of a sudden you always knew he was gonna come back.
Come on,
if you knew he was gonna come back, I highly doubt that Triple H would have rehired all these types of people.
Literally.
If William Regal is a close friend of Triple H, why the fuck would Triple H say, you know what, man, come back, I'm going to give you a vice president spot. You know, you're not going to have it long. You're probably going to get fired shortly after Vince McMahon comes back, and then you'll be right back in the Blackpool Combat Club, but we can do it for now. Why the fuck would he do that?
Exactly, bro. That don't make sense. Like, what?
This is WWE, like these backstage meetings, bullshitting you to make you believe that everything is okay and the company isn't a burning town right now. That's all it
It's on
is, bro.
fire.
It
This
is
shit's
in
on
flames.
fire. It
Dude,
ain't good, bro. It ain't good.
no, not at all. Not at all, bro. Yes, Vince McMahon has done it again, bro. Fucking Vince McMahon.
Never fucking fails with that guy, man. He'll always find a way.
Utterly, utterly ridiculous. So with
Truly.
that, we found out today, according to Fightful, according to SRS himself, WWE has confirmed to Fightful Select they are doing office budget cuts right now, and this was at 11:50 a.m. this morning. Dude, since then I've been hearing a lot of people in the office, obviously nobody that we know by name. Well, there's two of them. A lot of people in the office are being let go. And again, if you do not think that Vince McMahon is going to let some of this talent go because he just paid $11.75 million, not to mention the $19 million he had to pay back just to get back in the company because that's company money that he owed. This man has some money to pay back, and he is going to be releasing people. And if you do not think the talent is soon to be cut, at least some of them, you are sadly mistaken. So WWE has confirmed to Fightful Select they are doing office budget cuts. And with that, we seen yesterday that Devon Dudley has resigned from his position in WWE. I believe it was a producer. Devon Dudley resigned from the company. And what my honest opinion on that is they told him, you can either resign or they're probably going to release you because they're going to be doing office budget cuts soon. So he resigned to go out, a little bit more of a happy way, I guess.
Literally. Like, dude, it's already begun. This man has had to spend so much money in the past year and a half. It's gonna be budget cuts dude, they're hitting office budget cuts. Come on, bruh. Come on. It's gonna go from office budget cuts to production budget cuts and then all the way down to talent budget cuts, man. I feel so bad for Devon, man. He was probably living just a secure, comfortable life, producing shit, and now he's already gotta go. That's horrible, man. I feel so bad for the man.
A man who gave his life, his body to WWE, a man who revolutionized the tag team ladder match in his time, a true pioneer of his time. The Dudley Boys, everybody loves the Dudley Boys, man, and everybody fucking loves. Those matches are timeless, bro. You can go back and watch those matches today, and they are just as fucking entertaining as when I watched them when I was a little kid. Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys, TLC ladder match, bro. Come on, dude. His work is timeless, bro. His work is timeless. The shit fits into today's era like a glove. You can watch it today. It was exciting back then. He was a true pioneer of his time. And like Sir K said, Mans was probably living a comfortable life, producing, involved in wrestling, what he loves. His son, who I believe is training, probably his son was, now that I think about it, was could have been using the performance center to train, and he resigns. And I highly doubt that if Vince McMahon was involved with WWE, Devon would still be there.
Exactly.
But my guess, like I said, my guess is, they told him you can either resign or we're going to be doing office budget cuts. Or we're going to be doing budget cuts soon, whether it's production or whatever. So you might as well, go out on your own 2 feet. So absolutely horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. And with that, the WWE Vice President of Communications leaves the company after 25 years of service. 25 fucking years of service. That is like when they released Jim Johnston. How the fuck, and Mike Chioda, how the fuck do you release these people that have given you their all for 30 plus years, 25 plus years of their lives, and you release them?
And you just release them like that. Fucking insane, man.
Wow. So according to a report
It's
from
weird.
Fightful Select, Adam Hopkins is no longer with the company. He worked with WWE for 25 years, and he worked as WWE's Vice President of Communications. WWE's Vice President of Communications, Adam Hopkins, is out of the company after over 25 years. He served in a variety of roles, serving as fan services coordinator before being moved up to public relations coordinator, manager of media relations, senior manager, public relations and corporate communication, director of communications, senior director, public relations, corporate communications. Before his most recent role, Adam Hopkins filled many roles for WWE over the years, including opening some post NXT TakeOver media conferences.
Yeah, if that ain't a sign, I don't know fucking what is.
Not to mention, Adam Hopkins, I'm hearing, was a very close friend of Paul Levesque. It's
Dude,
fucking happening all over again, bro. It's
fire
literally
in his
fucking
fucking team.
happening all over again. And if you don't think Vince McMahon is going to walk in the door and ask what the fuck William Regal is doing here,
Literally,
especially in
dog.
a vice president role, and we all know who Vince McMahon's boy is. It's Bruce Pritchard, right?
Mhm.
William Regal said on his podcast the reason he was released from NXT or from WWE is because they wanted new management in NXT, and the boys and girls were still going to William Regal when the company and the board wanted, not the board, but the higher ups wanted them to go to Bruce Pritchard, and they were still going to William Regal. William Regal was talking about calling Bruce Pritchard an idiot to his face. You think? And that's Vince's right-hand
Oh,
man. William Regal was calling Bruce Pritchard an idiot to his face. And you think Vince McMahon is going to want William Regal to stick around while Bruce Pritchard is his right-hand man? Nah.
no. Hell no.
Fuck no.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, man. If that communications director, whatever his role was, man,
Adam Hopkins.
if that, yeah, if that ain't a sign in itself of he was one of the main people behind those like media scrum type events, come on, dog. That's just sign one. The Triple H's style already going out the door.
Yeah.
Well, it already has as of today. Bro, you think when he sees William Regal, he's gonna like that? I feel so bad for Regal, man. I feel so bad for Triple H, man. I feel so bad for them.
The day Triple H gets if Triple H gets control of WWE one day is going to be such a happy day for the man. And you all know what I mean when I say the day he gets control. And what I mean by that is the day we all know that Vince McMahon ain't coming back is going to be such a good day, because that will be the day Triple H can put together something special, and he can never have anybody rip that away from him again. And the fact that it's being ripped away from him again, a man whose creativity, this is why Triple H is a big fan of Bray Wyatt. They're one and the same. They are so fucking creative, and they are so creatively sound, and they are so good. Vince McMahon can't fucking stand either of them, because they
Really.
outshine his creativity tenfold. It is so sad. The whole Triple H era, what should have been the Triple H era, NXT got ripped away from him. His short main roster run got ripped away from him. I mean, it is just ridiculous at this point, man. It is criminal. It really is.
Yeah, seriously, man, it's horrible, bro. I mean, he had his own little thing, man, and it got taken away from him. Now, at one point, he had the whole thing, and it was going so well, and everybody in and out the company loved it, and it's being taken away again. It's horrible to see, man, and I really feel bad for Triple H because he's not in the situation I'm about to say, but in a technical sense, he looks like a liar in terms of he's got all these people
Yep.
their jobs back, and he's promised them a great future in the company, and Vince McMahon comes in and just ends all of that. That is horrible, man. I feel so bad for Triple H and everyone he managed to bring back, man. It's just horrible.
And Triple H is such a Triple H is Triple H is a lover of professional wrestling, bro. I mean, he really is. He really is, man. He just loves professional wrestling, and you can tell by the relationship he has with people and his talent. And to see it get ripped away from him for a second time is just, it's sad. And it's especially going to be sad the day that we hear the news that he is no longer head of creative and he is no longer the chief content officer.
Literally.
Those are just gonna be really sad days. But Triple H, man, Triple H, you know, I mean, he cares about his people, and like I said, he would have never given any of these people their jobs back, and like Sir K said, promised them a future in the company if he knew that they were just gonna get the door slammed in their face again.
Exactly, bruh. Exactly. So I just feel so bad for him and everybody involved, man. He probably feels so horrible for all of this, man.
He
On top
does.
of just losing all this in general, I feel so bad for Triple H, man. He don't deserve none of this.
No, he really doesn't. He's done nothing but good, and he's done nothing but put the company, not saying everything's perfect over there, man, but he has put the company on an upward slope. He really has. And man, it is just so sad, man. It is just so sad. I mean, you think about the stuff that happened with Jay Briscoe.
Mhm.
You think about the stuff. Oh my God, I forgot to put the in loving memory. Oh Jesus.
Oh, damn. We'll
Monday.
do it for next week.
Monday.
Yeah,
My bad,
definitely.
bro. I literally was fucking telling myself all last night, do not forget it, and I forgot it. Fuck. I mean,
We'll do it.
you look at the stuff he did for Jay Briscoe, man. I mean, stuff like that will only happen in a Triple H era.
Exactly,
You
bro.
know?
Because he's a class act himself, man, and seeing that go is gonna be horrible to see, man.
Yeah. No question. No question. So, man, yes, that is the news on Triple H, man. That is the news. Well, not on Triple H, rather, but on WWE's office cuts and the people that have been being released. All right, man. Speaking of Jay Briscoe, speaking of Jay Briscoe, man, Warner Media. And we're going to do something on Monday. We're going to do our normal thing where we show you guys the image and then we talk a little bit about him. So I'll save that for then. But my God, man, so sad, and and man, truly rest in peace, bro. I mean,
Truly, man.
I like I said, this is gonna sound super half-assed because I do want to save what I have to say about Jay Briscoe for when for Monday when I play, you know, when we play the image and everything, the in loving memory image for him. But yes, that is, oh man, absolutely my fault. I apologize for that. But yes, Monday. But yes, rest in peace. Truly, man. Truly loved by fans and his peers all across the world, man. So like, I'm gonna save a lot of what I have to say about Jay Briscoe for Monday. But man, just so sad.
Well, man, it's horrible that something like that happens, man. And again, we'll talk about it on Monday, and really get in and talk about it, man. But too soon, man. You hate to see that type of loss at that young of an age, man.
Yes. Absolutely. Warner Media blocks AEW from airing Jay Briscoe tribute show on Dynamite. So, first thing is Jay Briscoe. We all know about the comments that Jay Briscoe made 13, 14 years ago. If I can, if I can just say, not only, I don't think you can find somebody who was more resentful about what he said than Jay Briscoe. I mean, and if there's ever a time to put your corporate mindset to the side, it is when somebody passes away. This man passed away, and like I said, you don't like the man because he made some homophobic comments. Okay, that's fine. Are you also going to mention the donations he made to the to LGBTQ communities and the just genuine remorse the man had about his situation? I mean, if there's ever a time where that stuff doesn't matter, especially, not saying that it doesn't matter, but for a guy that was genuinely resentful and had remorse about things he said, and somebody who just through and through was just a family man, if there's ever a time to put that to the side, bro, it was then. But I will say this. Although a Jay Briscoe show didn't happen on Dynamite, ROH was his home. ROH is the show that our Ring of Honor is the Briscoes. I mean, that's, so it is fitting. It is more fitting to do a Ring of Honor show in honor of Jay Briscoe because, unfortunately, due to other reasons and what I believe is to be somebody in the corporate office just not liking the Briscoes, it is because of that, that Jay Briscoe never had the chance to be on Dynamite. And I think if he was on Dynamite and if, they were contracted to AEW, I think we would have got something very similar to the Brody Lee show. And it is very sad that is all they were able to do. But like I said, the good thing about doing it as an ROH show is ROH was the Briscoes, man. I mean, that's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is. And so with that, I didn't even get into the fucking story yet. While speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer revealed that Warner Media didn't allow AEW to hold a tribute show for Jay Briscoe. He says, the Briscoes were signed by Tony Khan and he was unable to get them on television. And if you watch tonight's show and you were expecting something, or Wednesday's show rather, and you were expecting something, a lot of people were asking something similar to the Brody Lee show. And that didn't happen. There was a graphic at the start of the show. And then at the very end of the show, there was a mention by Excalibur. A lot of guys had armbands, a lot of them, but there was not any kind of big tribute because they were not allowed by Warner Media to do one. Dave Meltzer also went on to add that there are plans to honor Jay Briscoe on a future ROH show once the ROH Weekly show becomes a reality. He says they filmed a 1-hour show in Fresno tonight that'll be on Honor Club. They will be doing another tribute show, which will be when they finally do the Ring of Honor television show. The first show they will feature a lot. The first show will feature a lot of Jay matches, and the tribute show taped last night will as well. Then it's all put together. I'm not sure what day it'll be out, but there will be one soon. And then Super Card of Honor, there will also be some kind of memorial to Jay on that show, or something to honor Jay at the Super Card of Honor show in Los Angeles in late March at the Gallon Center. That is absolutely awesome of Tony Khan. Obviously, you know, I already told you guys how I felt about the Warner Media situation, stuff like that. But this is absolutely awesome. Somebody who, from what we know, from what we've heard from his peers, to be genuinely just a great human being, and somebody who, in the words of Adam Cole, a lot of people had their greatest work with Jay Briscoe. Somebody who was just a genuine and a good man from what we hear. You know, he deserves to be honored. And although Tony did as much as he can, we all know off the Brody Lee situation, he is going to make sure that Jay Briscoe's family is straight for life. You know, so that's the one thing that we can always say about Tony Khan is you can call him a fucking mark. You can call him, you could call him this, you can call him that. But man, he is he over exceeds as a boss. I mean, he is the man. He really is.
Exactly, man. It's horrible for Warner Media to do that, man. I mean, even the people in that community that he, said that about 14 fucking years ago have said that, he was a good person and that he apologized for everything and he was not that anymore. I don't get the hatred that Warner Media still has for the Briscoes, man. But Tony Khan, that all that stuff's a class act, man. I mean, everybody in the business is just being a class act around this situation, man. From the NXT commentators, man, to Triple H, to what Tony Khan's able to do with the limitations of Warner Media, man. It is amazing to see in a tragedy like that, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And like I said, I want to save talking about his career and stuff like that for Monday. Because yes, I apologize, man. That is a fucking horrible mistake on my part. But yes, I want to save that because I have been thinking about some things I want to say about him. So we'll save that for Monday, man. Again, I apologize. A fucking horrible mistake. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot I want to say. You got, for anybody that knows me, I know you know this more than anybody because, I mean, you are my brother. So
Literally.
you know me, you know this about me more than anybody, man. But I hate death. I do horrible with death. And wrestler deaths are one and the same as like family deaths. Obviously not to the extent of, you know, people that I know personally, man, but I mean these are people that we consider family. We welcome these people into our homes. We watch their work, we appreciate their work, and it is horrible, man. It is just horrible. It is really horrible. However,
Man.
I don't want to say too much because it is the middle of the show, and I would rather I like I said, we're gonna save it till Monday so we can hit it at the top of the show and fully give the first however many minutes of the show to talking about his life and his career, man. So with that, man, we are going to move on here to Sting. Sting's AEW contract is running up this year. Man.
Sucks, bruh.
Sting
That blows.
recently profiled with D Magazine, where they did a nice little write-up about the WWE Hall of Famer. In the article, it noted that Sting's AEW contract is up in 2023. Damn, he only signed a 2-year deal? Well, he is like 60 years old. But an exact date is not provided. They went on to state his deal with AEW expires sometime this year. He won't say recently. He won't say exactly when it ends. So will his time behind the face paint. What? Okay, let me just read that over. His deal with AEW expires sometime this year. He won't say exactly when it ends. So will his time behind the face paint. Okay. So many of the guys retire and then they come back, and I thought, I'm not going to be like all the rest of the guys, he says. Just like I said in the beginning, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be in this in 45 years, and here I am. End quote. Sting,
Man. He knows how it is, bruh. That's why
yeah,
I love Sting.
yeah,
Like, he doesn't want to be one of these fucking Goldbergs that just come back, and one of these Undertakers that just come back every time. When he's done, he's done, man, and it sadly looks like it's soon, man.
and you know what, too? I don't think
Hmm.
Sting's in any capacity going to be done with AEW. I think he's going
No.
to be an AEW lifer. I think he
Hmm.
can do. I said this from the moment Sting came in, but dude, you wipe that face paint off and you just put a pair of shades on him and you call him the general manager and you're good to go, bro. You're good
It
to
would
go.
be he'd be a perfect general manager. He really would be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Perfect. And he could take no shit because he's always carrying his fucking bat around with him.
I was gonna say, if anyone tries to fucking step up on the GM, he just pulls his fucking bat out.
Dude,
Like, oh,
Sting would, because you know, William Regal would have been great, but William Regal is Triple H's general manager. Let's just keep it a buck.
exactly. And if he does find his way back into AEW, man, he's the head of the Blackpool Combat Club, man.
Yes.
That's his place in AEW, and it's awesome.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Dude, Sting would be perfect. I don't think. So the reason I think that Sting is still, 45 years later around here wearing his face paint is because his career got taken from him. Right. So his career got taken from him, and I think that kind of bugged him a little bit. I don't think that really sat well with him. And and he wanted to make a comeback, and he wanted to go out his way, like Edge. Edge has been around since 2020, and he's ready to hang it up in 2023, man. So he wanted to do, 3 more years of this, get it all out of his system, do every last thing he wanted to do. And I think for Sting, bro, if this goes off without a hitch, bro, Sting will have one of the most legendary old guy runs and most enjoyable old guy runs I have ever seen. I mean, I normally just can't stand this kind of stuff, but Sting has just been such a joy to watch. It has truly been an honor to watch the last couple of years of his career. I mean, he's hit it out of the park, bro, literally in every step of the way.
Truly, man, every aspect of him in AEW has been fucking amazing, bro. From wrestling like he's fucking Jeff Hardy, man, fucking
bro, just
acting
Benoit
all.
headbutted the table. I'll never forget that, bro.
It was so foul, man. I mean, the shit he's done for Darby Allin, man, elevating Darby Allin above and beyond, man. Taking back seat for everybody, man, and just being cool still, man. Just being cool still, man. You don't see a lot of these old guys doing what Sting does, man.
Yes.
And I hope we still see him, at least not in a wrestling capacity, in a somewhat capacity, man.
Yeah.
I think GM would be perfect, bro.
Yes.
That would be the perfect role for him in AEW.
100%.
Post-face paint.
100%. I know that wasn't Cody Rhodes' vision. I know Cody didn't want no GM, man, but I think
Cody ain't here no more.
I don't think a GM is such a good concept. It's such a good concept, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know we know these people aren't actually running the show, but
Literally,
it's just a
that,
great
Cody.
concept, bro. It's just a great concept. An authority figure that can sort shit out, because sometimes in AEW, you need shit sorted out. And unless Tony Khan is going to walk his happy ass out to the stage and lay down the law, we need somebody to do it,
Exactly. And who can help these people figure it out right off the bat? And fucking Sting, man.
Bro, Sting would be so badass. Sting would be so badass as a GM. Could you imagine him walking around in like a black and white tuxedo?
Oh, that'd be sick. Or even those those Paul Ellering leather suits.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd
bro,
feel
walking around with the
sick.
bat. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. He just keeps it in the suit. You just gotta
Yeah.
pull out whenever he needs it. That'd be
Yeah,
so
bro.
neat.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that would be Sting would be great. I said that from the moment he came in. I thought he would make a perfect, cuz I remember seeing Sting at his WWE Hall of Fame ceremony speech, and he had a black and white suit on with the sunglasses, and he had his bat with him, and I was like, man, that looks cool as fuck. And then when he came into AEW, bro, I was like, dude, that'd be if they were looking for a GM, that would be pretty fucking cool, man. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, so that is the news about Sting. And like I said, Sting has been a joy. He's really been just a joy to watch. He's been a joy to watch on television, man. He just the final steps of his career have just been so awesome to watch, and he has killed it. And again, this has been one of my favorite old guy runs ever. It's up there.
It really has, man. It has, bro. This man, he knows what to do at his age.
Yes, Sting is up there with the Chris Jerichos of the world. He really is one of my favorite old guy veteran runs, man. I mean, it has just been awesome. It's been awesome across the board, man. So, with that, man, Naomi. You know what? You know what? Not yet, man. Not yet. I wanna save it, as that goes perfectly with our one of our other stories. Okay, WWE 2K23. We have 3 news stories on them. So WWE 2K is holding, or 2K rather, is holding WWE 2K23 information for an event during Royal Rumble weekend. According to Mike Straw of Insider Gaming, 2K Games is set to hold an event in San Antonio, Texas on January 28th to give the first look at 2K23. The event will have hands-on gameplay available, as well as details into this year's 2K showcase, and a new weekly game mode will be announced.
Game mode. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord, fucking 2K, man. I mean, yeah, that shit's suspicious, man.
A new game mode. So from the rumors we've been hearing, it looks like they're going to keep my faction as their microtransaction thing, which is fucking fantastic because I do not play my faction and it is absolutely horrendous. Why the fuck would I ever do a faction with just a bunch of random ass big name people in it?
Like, what? Like, that doesn't work in the wrestling skate, man. But hey, it made a money, man, and it stops them from making my career that money-making garbage mode, man.
Yes.
So
I mean,
that's good in my book.
at least in my faction, I don't know if you can do this, but wouldn't it be cool if you can at least like give everybody matching attires or like give them a custom
Yeah,
name and a custom logo or something? I don't know.
something like that, man. I don't fucking know. Give them some custom trons or something. It's fucking pointless.
I mean, seriously. What the new game mode is, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. If we get a new game mode and no improvements to my GM, I'm just not getting the game. I'm not. If there's not a mid card and tag team championship as well as online GM mode, because even if the mode is ass, as long as I can play online, it'll make it a little fucking fun. Because me and you could play the game together, so it'll make it a little more fun. But I mean, my lord, bro. I'm telling you right now, man, if that game does not fucking have online GM mode, I'm not getting it. That plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's just not happening. It's not happening. So they're waiting till Royal Rumble weekend to withhold some information. So hopefully on the Royal Rumble review, we got a little bit of news and maybe some pictures to show you guys of the video game. So that is that. That is that for the newest amount of information on the game. And then they tweeted out this. They tweeted out this, as you see on your screen. It is the 2K, the WWE Games, and 2K Twitter accounts. They tweet what looks to be like on a helipad.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely a helipad.
That says WWE 2K with the emoji that says soon. Hashtag WWE 2K23. So that is that. And then the final bit of news, what we got today, is the cover. The cover and release date for WWE. Oh, yeah. I got you, man. God. I got you.
Oh, man.
So WWE 2K23's cover and release date are, it looks like they have been leaked or...
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I think it was leaked.
Yes, they were leaked by the... Where was the name? I just seen the name. The Microsoft Store data miner Aggiornamenti Lumia. I think it's like a company I seen on Twitter or like a branch maybe. I don't know exactly what it is, but so they okay. Okay. So the Microsoft well, I'll show you guys the cover first before we go over the release date. So the proposed cover for WWE 2K23 is about to flash up in your screen, man. There it is. WWE 2K23. The cover is none other than the GOAT, John Cena. John Cena is on the cover of 2K23, man. Huh?
That's random as fuck. First of all, it would have been nice to, actually see somebody on the cover.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to get that joke in there, bro. I had to.
All right.
But, like, I mean, it's a good looking cover. And, I mean, John Cena, he's the GOAT, but, like,
Huh?
why? Why Cena?
So this
I
is
don't get
the
it.
so this
He
is
was
the
already on one.
so that is the cover for the game, and again, huh? Dude, first of all, Bray Wyatt, can Bray Wyatt get a cover before he gets released again? I mean, seriously. I mean, come on, man.
That's probably why he's not on the cover, man. Because 2K, they're probably not taking risk with the cover and shit no more. They're like, okay, we're not gonna do nobody that could get fucking fired. Let's just do. Because I think 2K is gonna go back to all the big people, not because that they want to just do big people, but those are the people that aren't gonna get fired, and they gotta change it.
Yeah.
So I think that's why Cena's the cover, to be honest, if you ask me. Which is
100
sad in itself.
100%. So the thing is, we don't know if there is going to be like Bray Wyatt editions, because we did hear a while ago that Roman Reigns was going to get like a head of the table edition, the collector's edition,
Yeah.
and then there was going to be a Bray Wyatt feed your head edition. There was a couple stories on it. Let me see. There was only a couple weeks ago. They shouldn't be that hard to find. Yeah, so the original thing we heard was the standard edition cover stars were Cody Rhodes and Bianca Belair. So that's kind of weird. And
Yeah.
then there was going to be a Feed Your Head Deluxe Edition with Bray Wyatt. And then there was going to be the Bloodline Special Edition with Roman Reigns as the cover star. So it looks like that was false. Which,
Well, thing is too, this is a leak, so this could very well not be true. That cover and everything.
yeah, that is true. So it could be false. It could not be, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I mean, I wouldn't think Cody Rhodes and Bianca Belair would be fired.
No, exactly.
That's the only thing. You have a lot of people in your company that are not going to be fired. Sami Zayn has been on a run. Cody Rhodes, Seth, Bobby Lashley. I mean, there's so many people you could put on the cover of the game. Bray Wyatt. I could see why they're scared to do him in case he does get released again. But I mean, hey, if it'll draw you money, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Everybody knows Bray Wyatt. It'll just make WWE look like idiots for releasing
It just
him.
makes it even worse.
So,
And then if fucking 2K ever wants to back out of a WWE deal, they could always just show the court says, yeah, we made this person the title, and then they released them. It happened twice.
yeah,
Like, they could just say that. That alone would get them fucking exonerated from a deal.
absolutely. Absolutely, man. So, yeah, so that is the cover for WWE 2K23, at least the proposed cover. It's going to be John Cena, and again, love John Cena. John Cena is the GOAT, but huh?
Like, what?
Why don't you use a current star, right? All right.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I really don't.
All right, man. So, the Microsoft Store data miner Agernamenti Lumia has revealed in now deleted tweets about a cross-gen edition of the game. Also, that John Cena cover could just be the cross-gen cover.
It could very well be. Or the international cover.
Mm-hmm. A cross-gen edition, now deleted tweets that a cross-gen edition of the game will be released for Xbox consoles on March 17th. An image of John Cena could be seen as the cover art after the rumors that he will be featured in the upcoming game's 2K showcase. That is going to be so good. A John Cena showcase mode. Come on, bro. If we don't see the fucking Nexus in that goddamn game, Wade Barrett's with the company, bro. Just go ahead.
Just do the Nexus, bro. I swear to God, man.
Dude. The only thing that sucks is we're going to have to get Punk's probably going to be left out of the game. The Nexus. Well, Wade Barrett could be in the game. You know, they could do the Cena versus Barrett matches, but the Nexus isn't going to be able to be in the game, which sucks.
Oh, exactly. Damn.
But otherwise, you could do a lot of stuff, man. You could do his stuff with The Rock. You could do his stuff.
They feel pretty awesome.
Yeah. You could do his U.S. title run against, you know, when Sami Zayn debuted in Montreal and all. You could do that's gonna be good, bro. It's gonna be good either way. So, yeah, that is the news on John Cena being possibly in the Xbox or the cross-gen edition of the game. And it looks like it'll be released on March 17th. So let me see when March 17th is. So that is
Friday.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the game will probably come out on March 21st, but with the early access thing, it'll probably be March 17th.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So that's all the news, bro. That is all the news we have so far on WWE 2K23. Like I said, I do believe that you know, we will be getting some more stuff soon on the matter, but it should be interesting. Definitely, bro. Should be interesting to see where this goes. And my lord, you know, 2K wanted to be very quiet, you know, last year about the flaws in the game. See, that's where they tricked you, because they had two developers of the game go out there and talk about this game like it was the second coming of fucking Jesus. And then they left out all the negative details. Not once did I hear those two developers, I can't remember their names, but those two developers say, oh, GM mode isn't online, and GM mode only had another thing about GM mode, dude. If I can't pick I mean, this isn't the end of the world, but it's something that matters to me. If I can't fucking choose the belts that I want in my show, if I have to go with the current belts, dude,
I hate that.
You know how bad I wanted to do the big gold and the white IC title for SmackDown? I mean, come on, bruh.
Come on, bro. That's what people want. Shit like that, man. So let's hope they get it right this year, man, because it's always a risk with 2K.
Absolutely, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Utterly ridiculous, bro. How they handled that situation last year. So honestly, I know they're not going to, bro. But this year, just tell us straight up what is not in the game. What features are not included in the game. I mean, I know that you know that they never will, because that's a horrible way to try to get people to sell your game or to buy your game. But dude, I mean, be honest with your viewers, bro. Don't sit there and talk about this game like it's fucking Jesus Christ and then it's not.
Exactly.
So yes, Naomi is expected to return to WWE on Raw 30. What? Dude. Fightful
They really
Select.
don't know what a surprise is.
Dude, Fightful Select has reported today that Trinity Fatu, known to fans as Naomi, has maintained positive contact with WWE since leaving with Sasha Banks last year. And one higher-up said that they are confident that she will be back in WWE once again. The higher-up did not provide a timetable, but with the Bloodline acknowledging the ceremony coming up this Monday at the Raw 30th anniversary show, it is possible that she shows up there or maybe in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Ladies and gentlemen, if WWE has Naomi come back to the company at Raw 30 and does not save her for the Royal Rumble, there is a serious fucking problem.
I swear to God, man, that's horrible. That's a bad idea, man.
What?
Like,
Why
bro,
would you? This woman has been gone for 6 months, and she would just be brought back on Raw? What? Like,
Dude,
did
I don't know
WWE find out that fans love surprises in the Rumble? Like, what's the problem?
I don't know where their sense of surprise went, but they need it back already, man, because I don't know what the fuck happened.
So with
Hell.
that leads me into our next story. WWE is more than pleased with multiple surprises planned for the Royal Rumble. Backstage details on why Cody Rhodes' Royal Rumble entry was announced ahead of time have been revealed. According to WrestleVotes on Twitter, they say, and I quote, asked a source the reason behind Cody's Rumble return being announced as opposed to a storyline, source said it's twofold. One being that nearly everyone expected it to happen already, and the second source states that they are more than pleased with these other surprises that are lined up. What about the Women's Rumble? First of all, if you debut Naomi on the Women's Royal Rumble or on Raw and do not save her for the Women's Royal Rumble, you better be bringing out Britt Baker for this shit, bro. I mean, dude, who do you got planned for the Men's Royal Rumble that is bigger than Cody Rhodes? And unfortunately, I feel like I have an idea on who that is. But dude, who the fuck do you have that made you say, oh, well, we have all these people, so we don't need Cody? It ain't Matt Cardona, because you could have announced him over Cody Rhodes. I mean, what?
And I read the story that, they sent out while we were talking earlier about the surprises. Right. Apparently, they're talking about how Hall of Famers reached out to WWE about these surprises, and they said that whatever that quote is again, let me read that quote again. They told that they want non-traditional appearances at the Rumble, meaning at least what it sounds like is that it's not going to be Hall of Famers. There's still going to be a couple in there. We all fucking know that. Yeah. But, that's not the main surprises for the Rumble, apparently. But, who the fuck you going to get? You debuted half of them already.
I mean, dude, if you don't got Will Ospreay coming through the fucking curtain, yeah. I don't know who. I mean, which I will say, stories like that do make me kind of excited for the Royal Rumble because it's nothing we ever seen before. If we start seeing indie talent, and I swear to God, if this is the most underwhelming indie talent, like honestly, the only cool one I could think is literally Matt Cardona. I mean, he's a cool one that I could see coming out, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Matt Cardona's in the Royal Rumble. Like, oh, that's
You
cool.
see what he trademarked? He ain't gonna be Matt Cardona no more.
I seen he was able to get Zack Ryder, which is pretty cool.
Which is funny, man. That's funny, man. So we'll see Zack Ryder in the Rumble,
Oh God.
man. But like, who else we gonna fucking get? Who is in the Indies now that anybody cares about?
I
That's not either in New Japan. Like,
I
who the
guess
fuck you? Oh,
Switchblade.
Sanity. That's about it.
Like who the fuck? Like what? I don't know,
Dude,
man.
who the fuck are you gonna get? You debuted half of your people already.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
However, this is I mean, if they do got big surprises, this is exciting. But bro,
Mhm.
to go ahead and already announce Cody Rhodes over these
What?
because of these surprises allegedly, that's a little extra to me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Hikaleo, Tamatanga. I can't see it though.
Oh, I really can't. So like, especially if Vince is coming back, because what the fuck? Even Dax was saying on his podcast that just released, man, the fact that Vince is back, that don't look good for them going back to that company.
Oh yeah,
And that's that sentiment with everybody.
he said that on the
Who the
FTRKO episode.
I think so. I think it was the most recent.
Cool. Yeah, I fell asleep
Like,
listening to that last night. I listened to like the first half hour and then I knocked out.
no, I'm dead. Yeah, he was talking about that. Like, that's what everybody's thinking. So who's
Yes.
gonna take the risk to go there now?
Yes.
Dude, I am so curious to be who's going to be at the Rumble, bruh. But again, it was the WWE legends themselves that said that, so they could just be capping their ass off, and it's just them.
That's
Which
true.
that will make it even more disappointing
Yes.
if they say, "Oh, it ain't gonna be legends," and it is. Oh, dude, you shot yourself in the foot there.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Imagine getting all hype, bro, and fucking Goldberg comes
Oh
out.
my God.
Oh,
So
bro.
those are the alleged Royal Rumble surprises that are in store for us. So this is going to be an interesting Royal Rumble, man. It really
Hell
is.
It's gonna be real fucking interesting, man. Again, this pathway to WrestleMania and Mania itself, man, can go two ways, bro. It could be fucking something we never seen before, or something we never wanted to see again, man.
Yes.
And oh, good lord, I think I know which one it's gonna be.
Uh so with that, WWE drops new merchandise for The Rock ahead of the Royal Rumble. Here it is on your screen. The brand new Rock merch. Team Bring It. 24/7, 365. The great one. These are the new Rock designs that they put out. And oh my God, we are in for a long WrestleMania season.
Plus, what they've been posting on YouTube, they just posted like top 10 rock moments, I think
Oh
yesterday or
my
today.
God.
A couple of weeks ago, they were posting the top Rumble moments, and one of them was when Roman won. Um, you're, dude, from every element of WWE, it's just pointing at the fucking Rock, man, from the merch, not only from the Rock himself, but the Royal Rumble merch, to YouTube clips of The Rock being posted by WWE constantly. Dude, it's gonna be the fucking Rock, man.
And I seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, The Rock might come out and challenge Roman after his match. Do you think WWE is going to have The Rock come out and then go into the Men's Royal Rumble? No. Whatever The Rock's doing will probably be last. And bro,
And what's last? Pointing at the fucking godforsaken sign.
and dude, man, and also WWE did it with The Rock versus CM Punk. I hate when they have the Royal Rumble match in the middle of the show and then they have something main event. Like what?
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
Like the
That's such a bad system.
oh, dude, just like I hate it. I hate it so much.
Like the show is called Royal Rumble. The main event is the match that everybody goes there for. At least it's supposed to be. Everybody goes to the Royal Rumble for the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Why? It has to be last, bro. Dude. Even that year they made it the women's Royal Rumble match. I wasn't even that mad because at least it was a Rumble match.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the oh my god, when the men's was in the middle of the show,
that was
God,
horrible.
that was
And just
awful.
Asuka's moment was just ruined by fucking Ronda. Ugh,
Ugh,
never forget that fucking rhetoric.
horrible, dude. I'm telling you right now, the moment Cody Rhodes gets dumped over that fucking top rope is going
You
to
know,
be the biggest amount of bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life.
that is Cody Rhodes being tossed over that rope will be the domino effect. That'll be the first domino that you just flick, and it all just goes from there, man. That is the start of the downfall, at least on TV. At
And
least the creative downfall.
it could be Cody and Cody could still be getting a WWE championship match at WrestleMania because apparently they're going to get Roman Reigns on the track of the Usos of defending the title separately. So,
Like,
but this is what WWE needs to do, and this will help Cody. If this is what they want to do, have The Rock come out the SmackDown after the Royal Rumble, challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal title, while Cody Rhodes is the Royal Rumble winner. Have Roman defeat The Rock on night 1. That way, Roman Reigns looks like God going into night 2. He
all the
literally
confidence in the world.
looks like God, and Cody Rhodes beats him for the WWE
Oh,
Championship.
that would be fun. I would really like that, man. I like that path. If they want to do that Rock match, I think that's the perfect way to do it.
Yes.
Do Rock first. He beats the Rock. He feels like like you said, he feels like God. He looks like God, and he'll feel like God. And then just Cody just beats him. Just straight up just beats him in a match, man.
Yeah.
The AEW guy will beat him, man. He'll never fucking live it down.
Because Cody Rhodes winning the belt from Seth Rollins or anybody else isn't going to hit the same. Even though I
No.
love their feud and I love their matches, it needs to be Cody versus Roman.
He's got to beat Mr. WWE himself,
Yes.
man. He's
Yes.
got to. I have to see Mr. AEW beat Mr. WWE for the WWE title, bruh.
Yes.
That's what
Absolutely.
we all. The second Mr. AEW debuted at WrestleMania, that's what everybody wanted to see. Off the bat.
Yes.
Literally everybody's Mania review said that. Because
Yes.
it's the only path you should be going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No question. No question about it, man. So that is the Rock's new merch ahead of the Royal Rumble. Nothing like WWE spoiling the man's return, even though it's not good. And I'm telling you right now, if Cody Rhodes gets dumped over that fucking top rope, and if Cody has to win an elimination chamber to get a WWE title match, and it's not against Roman Reigns, dude,
Fail.
idiots. Idiots.
Failure.
So, this is what The Rock said about The following is from the Wrestling Observer Radio with Dave Meltzer, noting that The Rock believes he won't have time to be ready for WrestleMania 39. He says, and I quote, "We're told that unless he changes his mind in the next few days, since a deadline for Mania plans is coming, that he's indicated he won't have time to get into the kind of shape he feels he needs to be in for a main event match against Roman Reigns. But kept the door open for something in the future, or of course the possibility that it's something being kept a secret from everyone."
Like,
What?
literally, Durante. First of all, why would he say yes? But the thing is, you gave the worst no you could have ever given. That is the most unbelievable thing you could have said. Dude, he literally could have just said, I have a movie to film during that time, I can't. Instant perfect excuse to deter people.
The Rock is not in shape? What? If that isn't the dumbest, most blatant lie I've ever heard in my entire life, I don't know what is. Dwayne Johnson, he is more in shape than the champion himself. He's more in shape than half of the fucking roster is not in shape? Come on, bro.
I
What?
kind of get what some people are trying to say, like, oh yeah, wrestling shape and just normal shape is different. Yeah, but they're saying that like he's about to be fucking Brian Danielson in the fucking ring. He's The Rock. He's gonna fucking jog around,
He's going to come
do a
in,
fucking people's elbow,
do his
and that's it.
punches. Yeah. He's going to come in, he's going to do his punches, he's going to do his spine buster. He's not
not
going to be
fucking
fucking
Will
Will
Ospreay.
Ospreay. I mean, come on.
Come on, bro. Dude, he gave the worst deterrent you could think anybody could ever give, bro. Like, dog, you could have just said, nah, I have a movie to film during that time, or I have movie discussions during that time I gotta keep in mind. Simple excuse, believable. Alright, dog, you say, no, I don't think I'll be in shape. Dude, what?
Not to mention, if you're not in shape now, if you're not in-ring shape now, you are going to come into the Royal
3
Rumble,
months.
probably wrestle like 10 to 15 minutes, and then WrestleMania ain't until April. He's not going to be wrestling on Elimination Chamber.
Oh, like, fuck. Dude, that's gotta be one of the worst excuses to try to cover up a return I've ever seen, bro. The Rock says he doesn't believe he's in shape for it. Dog.
What?
What? That's like Brian Danielson saying, I don't think I have the in-ring experience for a match right now.
Like, what?
What?
That's like Zack Sabre Jr. saying he can't wrestle Bryan Danielson because he's not technically gifted enough. What?
Like, what? Dude, that's literally The Rock's whole life is being in shape. That's the selling point of The Rock. He's in shape. He's this guy that's in shape. What, dude? How do you give the worst excuse possible, dog? Come on, you could have said so many other things, and you say that.
So that's the other thing, too. Monday Night Raw, I'm telling you right now, bro, with this new Rock merch and stuff, if they so much as to mention a peep of Dwayne Johnson on that bloodline ceremony, dude is coming back. 110%.
You know Roman will say some snarky shit about The Rock that the last guy in the chair, left it and he took it over or whatever. He'll say some fucking snarky shit about The Rock, and the second he does say that, confirm it, bro. That just confirms the path they're going.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I hope not Durante.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They did
Oh my
announce
God, it
Hogan
is.
for Raw. Yep.
Oh, thank God, I don't gotta wait. Am I? No, I don't think and I think I'm busy during Raw, actually. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the heavens.
You might have got out of it, brother.
Got out of it, bro. Thank God.
Brother. You don't want to see Hogan, man?
No,
You don't,
I do not want to
man.
see fucking Hogan in 2023.
Hogan, my goat for real. Who doesn't love some Hulk Hogan, man? You guys aren't excited to see the Hulkster. You know the reason the talent hates him nowadays, right? It's because they think that he's
I think
coming for the main event.
it's gotta be some of the worst shit he said, bro. How do you? There ain't no way he believes that, bro. They think
Hogan.
I'm coming for their spot. Dog, that ain't why people hate you.
Hogan, bro. You got
Trust me.
you got to be smarter than that, dude. I mean, come on, bro. You know the real reason why people hate you, dog. So that is the news on The Rock and WWE dropping merch for him and all of the above, man. So,
God damn.
yeah, man, it looks like that is going to be it for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast, man. This has been another great edition. This has been episode 145 of the show, man. We're almost to 150. And with that, man, yeah, that is going to do it. That is going to do it for this edition of the podcast. I want to thank you guys again for everybody that came to hang out with us and everybody that's watching on the replay and everybody. I never show the proper love to you guys, man, but as I feel I should, and everybody watching on all platforms as well, man. So thank you guys.
Man.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us, talking some wrestling, man, talking the news for the week, and definitely the interesting stories that we had on today's episode, man. So with that, man, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast, man. This has been episode 145, and it has been always, always, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
Nice. Okay.
And that is going to do it for this edition, like I said, of episode 145. And with that, man, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and that's what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone. The black Frank White is here to excite and throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the bud lyrics over harmony grit. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where